Hey everybody, Daniel from Spacedock here. This week's episode is a modernization of an old Spacedock video, but before we get to that, I just want to talk about the collaboration we're currently doing with In Search of Tommorrow, an upcoming 1980s science fiction tribute documentary. They're starting their Kickstarter campaign today, and they're aiming to make a 4+ hours long full documentary full of all kinds of interviews with actors and composers and SFX people from all of these different classic 80s sci-fi movies. They have a completely insane cast list already. They've got Paul Verhoeven and Clancy Brown and Sean Young and Keith David. So many people I'm really excited to hear talk about some of their work on these classic movies. We've got some more exciting videos coming up in collaboration with these guys on Spacedock in the next week or two, some of which I think you'll be really excited about. And I strongly encourage you all to check out the link in the description and have a look at their Kickstarter, because any kind of support for them also indirectly supports Spacedock through affiliate links. And it's just a fantastic idea for a documentary, and I really want to see it succeed, so please do consider helping them out if you can. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoy this week's episode. After 53 years of isolation from galactic society, the powerful and enigmatic Romulan Star Empire finally returned to the fold in the closing days of 2364. This re-emergence was signalled with a dramatic show of force, as the Empire revealed the latest addition to its powerful navy, the B-type D-Deridex-class Warbird. Named for the 22nd century Romulan Praetor D-Deridex, the vessel was one of the largest and most advanced warships of its time, as well as a potent symbol of the Star Empire's advancements during its decades hidden from the eyes of the galaxy. Serving as the mainstay of the Imperial Romulan Navy, but also a favourite vessel of the mysterious Tal Shiar, the D-Deridex participated in numerous crucial engagements across its service history, most prominently across the 3 years of the Dominion War. As a frontline attack ship and force projection vessel, the Warbird was unparalleled, oftentimes engaging numerous larger warships single-handedly, and with its large size and advanced Romulan cloaking technology, the ship also made for an excellent military transport or intelligence-gathering vessel. At over 1,000 meters long and almost 800 meters wide, the D-Deridex was one of the largest warships of its era, and its fierce and distinctly Romulan profile only served to make the massive vessel all the more imposing. The ship's space frame was often considered unusual by outsiders, with the majority of its structure assembled around a large area of negative space at the vessel's center. The ship's 2 primary habitats are located at the fore and aft, with the forward module housing the command bridge, living quarters and deflector array, while the aft module plays host to the engineering suites, Singularity Drive Core and cargo bays. Classified as a battlecruiser by the Federation Starfleet, the D-Deridex is equipped with a well-distributed array of directed energy and ballistic weapon systems, powered in the traditional Romulan style, using a forced quantum singularity core. The Warbird's full arsenal consisted of 6 disruptor arrays, 2 plasma torpedo launchers, and an advanced shield inversion beam. These weapon systems were placed across the ship's enormous mass, compensating for the vessel's slow turn rate by creating numerous wide firing arcs. In combat, the ship was well suited to absorbing enemy fire and drawing attention away from weaker vessels, with the Warbird's powerful deflector shields and thick armor affording the ship enormous survivability. Though the use of quantum singularity technology provided the ship with enormous amounts of raw energy for use in its subsystems, the drive was also unstable, requiring more frequent and complex maintenance than a warp core, and posing an even greater danger should it suffer damage. A compromised singularity core would not only vaporize the ship upon which it was mounted, but also leave a brief singularity event in the wrecked ship's wake, posing a danger to nearby vessels, both hostile and otherwise. Like almost all Romulan military vessels, the D-Deridex is equipped with a highly advanced cloaking device, drastically expanding the ship's tactical value. Romulan cloaking devices are able to engage at high speed, allowing the cloak to serve as an effective means of withdrawing from combat, should an engagement begin to turn desperate. In addition to its cloaking device, the ship also possessed extensive sensor suites and advanced communication systems, both of which would prove invaluable when the vessels were used by the Tal Shiar. Serving for decades and partaking in multiple conflicts, the D-Deridex became not only a well-renowned and respected combat vessel, but also a widely recognized symbol of the Star Empire's might. Far larger and more adaptable than its counterparts among other major navies, the ship rarely failed to inspire fear and concern in its adversaries, whether they be Klingon, Dominion, or Federation. Thank you for watching Spacedock. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please do check out the links on the screen right now or in the description below for our Patreon and channel membership services. Anything you can pledge goes towards improving our team and our equipment and allowing us to put together bigger and more exciting video projects for you guys on the channel.